My name is Ajibola Wasiu. I am the FSSS Hub Manager that is located at Aboke Village, Lagelu Local Government, Ibadan, Oyo State. So, I got into agriculture in year 2013 when I was in 200 level at Federal University of Agriculture, Aboke, FUNAB. And my passion for agriculture developed through a program. We call that program Work In and Learn program. It's a program that is not part of the university curriculum, but it was designed for any student that want to acquire skills, technical skills about organic agriculture, which I registered. And that's my first time in my life that we carry hoe or plant anything in my entire life. And that changed my mindset when I saw my cucumber, my Cucuros solitorius, and my celosia then that I planted coming out well. And I was the one of the students, 20 students that had their essays. This motivated me that I don't need to look for jobs. So I thought to myself, it means I can also be an employer of labor through this agriculture that I'm studying in school. And also, I see that food is a necessity that we human beings cannot do without. So, and I also want to fill up the gap of providing safe and healthy food for my dear nation. So how I became hub manager of FSSS. In year 2021, I went to a particular agro store to get my seeds, and I met a young man. His name is Yemi. So he introduced Sugar 75 that they want to do trial of it in southwest Nigeria. So he handed over that seed to me there and asked me to plant it on my farm as a demonstration trial. And I got to the farm, I planted it, I nurtured the sweet corn. He always visited my farm at that time to check the growth stages of those things, how they are performing, and compare with other competitive varieties that we have in the market. And the trial went successfully. That he even brought people to my farm. He brought a lot of farmers. At least we had almost 200 participants in that field day then in 2021 that came to see how Sugar 75 is performing on my farm. So 2022, I was recommended by Mr. Yemi when they were looking for potential hub manager in Southwest. I think we were 20, they were recommended, but after the screenings and when their delegate came to Southwest to check what we are doing, I was part of the fortunate 3 candidates that they picked at that time. So I was representing Lagelu local government. I'm the hub manager for Lagelu local government, and they did a huge project that worth 10 million naira on my farm. They constructed greenhouses where we can raise thousands of seedlings, and also I have a hub that comprises of office and also a stores where we can have our agro inputs in terms of fertilizer, seeds, pesticide and insecticide, all the necessary things that farmers need in our environment. So that's why they also created that agro store for us in our hub, where as we train them, all the necessary inputs that they need to carry out their farm activities, they will get it from us. And in our hub here, we don't sell fake products. We are known for quality products, and that's why they also do the program in the sense that we have a networking manager that they have verified what is selling. They have authenticated it that is selling original inputs. So from our networking manager, we get the input down to our hub, and by the time we train our farmers on good agricultural practice, then we introduce the input to them that you can buy this and that. And also in the hub, we also have a demonstration plot. Whatever things we actually we teach our farmers, we take them to the field. We have different varieties of seed, different seed company. We get their seed. We have those demo. We can show them at dry season, this is the right varieties that you need to do. At rainy season, this is the right varieties that you need to do. So we are able to do knowledge transfer in the hub. People, even within my local government, outside my local government, people come from Abuja, from Lagos, from Ogun State to witness what we are doing at Lagelu local government in terms of knowledge transfer. And farmers can actually testify that our knowledge transfer is free, but they always ask, why is it free? Because this quality knowledge they are dishing out, people need to pay for it. What I've been doing also on my farm is that we have different units of different units on my farm. I have my fish, I have my animal sections. And why did I have animal? Why did I incorporate animal with my farming activities? The reason why I incorporate animal into my farming activities is that I generate a lot of waste on my farm. I grow sweet corn back to back, so the leftover of my sweet corn, so the stovers of my sweet corn, I cut them, use it to feed my animal. So that's how I'm also practicing my own regenerative agriculture, because the excrement that comes out from my animal, I use it to replenish my soil again through composting. Also, fish. I'm also into catfish. I do fish on my farm. So why do I venture into that? Also is that I have some chickens, and also I create some maggots on my own, where I can also use it to feed my fish. And also I have my own natural way of compounding my own feed, you understand? Then transfer it to my fish, so it mitigates the amount of cost of feeding. I don't want anything to be wasting on my farm. So all the waste I'm generating on my farm, I take it back to my animal. And the animal too also generates their own waste. So the waste that they generate, I also take it also to feed my soil. So in order to make sure that I'm actually practicing a sustainable farming practice. Also, I saw a need in my community because I'm in a rural environment where we have underprivileged students, where their parents don't have the capacity to even send them to good schools in a good manner and become a good ambassador of our dear nations, but they don't have the capacity to do so due to financial constraint. Me and my wife, we take it as a responsibility on ourselves to create an academy called Nutri Future Academy for the rural children in my community, because they lack access to good schools. And they are little children. We are talking about children between age of 2 to 12. So we started with coaching center with them when we saw a child that is in primary 6 and he cannot write letter A to Z. So it's saddening our heart that we can't continue growing our business in this environment and see these little young ones wasting away because there is no proper guidance. So we took it upon ourselves to create an academy for these children. This academy, we provided them with free books, free pens, free lessons. Even though we are not collecting any money for school fees for them, we took the responsibility. Okay, the service the farmer enjoy most in my hobby is knowledge transfer and access to quality seedlings and inputs. So let me explain why they enjoy my knowledge transfer. It's because I'm a farmer before I become a hub manager, and I understand the nitty-gritty of good agricultural practice. And also, aside that, I'm a trained agronomist by my education qualifications. So I'm able to teach them the details of what they need to have a successful farming practice. So they always enjoy our knowledge transfer because we go into details of how they want to carry out their farm operation and have a successful farming practice. Also, in terms of our seedlings, that they have access to buy and go and establish on their farm. We use good planting materials, planting medium to raise our seedlings, and we give it good agricultural practice. So when they get our seedlings, they always enjoy it. It doesn't give them stress, and it's high yielding variety that we go for. The up has grown to a reasonable level in terms of the number of farmers that we reach. At least annually we reach up to 1,000 farmers in our community. So, and also in terms of revenue generation, at least annually we generate at least 15 million naira on seedlings and also on sales of inputs. This up has been a blessing to my life and my family and the community where my farm is located, because we don't have this kind of opportunity. It has never occurred in my community, even though in my dear state. So this is the first time where farmer will see it's like an extension service where farmer have access to this place at any time they have issues on their farm. They come here, they know we are always here 24/7. I also reside here. I have my house on the farm. The hub is also here. So they always come at their own time to come. So they see us as a savior to help them get it right in terms of good agricultural practice and to make profit on their farm. And it's something I'm also proud about, that at least I'm not just living my life based on profit alone. I'm also using my life to affect lives. So I want to thank the foundation for the privilege that they give me to be able to be up manager, and also the kind of investment they have done for me and for my community. This is a wonderful platform that I've been received from them, and I've leveraged it to also better my life. So I want to say I want to appreciate them for that great opportunities, and I did not take it for granted. I appreciate them so much for the opportunity, and I promise them that I will always represent them well, and I will do more as God gave me the capacity.